This is the Velero community meeting for August 16th. And I'm kind of taking over for Orlin, who is on vacation this week. We actually don't have any discussion topics on the agenda for today. Shubham and I are the only two maintainers on the call. And I don't really have any status updates of note. I've just done some PR reviews, been dealing with some Red Hat related release bug stuff, so I haven't done as much upstream work this past week. Shubham, did you have any updates in terms of upstream work?
No, nothing as such, just PR reviews, and the last update I had was the bug I'll post a PR for, right?
Yeah, I guess we should probably address that, and we can get this in the discussion notes after the fact. But you brought up the bug last week. Introduced there was a bug relating to determining whether a resource had already exists in the cluster versus it was just a regular error. So we actually have a fix that we've tested in the OEDP context, and the plan is to submit that fix as an upstream PR this week as well, to get that into Velero 110, and we'll update the discussion notes with that.
Yeah, I think that's it from my side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any updates, Scott. I was
What's
filling
that?
in for Fong. No, I'm just filling in for Fong.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you have any updates either from you or from Fong in terms of? I know he's been trying. He's been working on the the API plugin versioning, and I know he'd been kind of pulled away from some other stuff, so he was hoping to get back to that in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so I think the
updates?
status is pretty much the same. We are towards the end of the release. Yeah, maybe in the next couple of weeks, you can start picking up those items.
Okay, that's great. Thanks. And yeah, I will have the meeting notes updated after the call, and then you can, if you want to fill anything in for that, you can. Otherwise, we can just hold off until Fong's there next week.
I think let's just add our names to the attendees.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if you can just update the status with that bug you're working,
sure.
And a link to the issue, because I know that's been created already.
Yeah.
I think that'll wrap up this week. And again, it's kind of, if you want to update any status from you or Fong, that's fine. But if you want to just hold off for next week, that's fine as well. So we don't have a lot of updates for this week. One thing I do hope, again, once Orlin gets back, is that we can resume that discussion around appropriate meeting times, and hopefully we can find a time for the North America centric meetings that will allow at least some participation from the team in Beijing, which will facilitate some of the communication, just because it's 2 weeks between meeting times now, when they're available, and that should help things a bit. But Orlin was going to wait until he got back from vacation to finalize any meeting time changes. The proposal I had put in place in our last discussion was that possibly moving this meeting a couple hours earlier, which will still be late for Beijing, but early enough that they could join if they needed to. Whereas right now this meeting is at midnight their time, so there's pretty much no way they'll ever join this meeting. But anyway, that's where we are with that.
Just
yes.
one thing to add about the demo, Scott. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh right, you were gonna do a demo of the OEDP data mover next week. That's still the plan.
Yep.
Okay. I don't have a firm date on the 191 release, but I know we said last week in the meeting that could be as early as this week. There was an RC.3 released, I think, on Monday that had some I think the only real change there was some dependencies in GoMod to fix some CVEs that were in place. And hopefully at this point, that's all we're going to have, and the final release will come shortly thereafter with just those commits. But that has not happened yet. So I can't say for sure whether there'll be an RC4 or not, or whether we'll have the release this week. So if that's it, we can wrap up. And yeah, I'm sure we'll have more to discuss next week at the evening time.
Okay. Stopping the recording.
Okay.